All right, y'all, let me tell you about the times my friends jumped me in my house. So boom, during the time, y'all, it was probably like during COVID, like right when COVID had hit and like nobody was in school and stuff. So it was like that weird period of time when like nobody was in school. So basically, I used to have this friend group of friends. It was like 3 girls, right? Mind you, they had already kicked another girl out the friend group like prior to this. And like I kept being friends with the girl, but I was also friends with the friend group. So I was kind of like in a weird in-between type situation. So boom, y'all, I'm like freshly 16 years old. I'm wilding. This is the time where I'm sneaking out. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, right? My mama ended up taking my phone, going through my phone, seeing everything I'm doing and telling me I can't kick it with nobody no more, right? So when I finally was able to get my phone back, I ended up texting like the girl, the one that they X'd out the group. I ended up texting her and like letting her know. Cause I'm really like closer with the girl who they X'd out the group really than the group. You know what I mean? So I probably was talking to the girl for like 2 weeks, you know, like I was trying to get through my grace period, telling her about what happened, telling her about how basically I got caught up. So I guess the friend group ended up finding out that I was talking to the girl that they X'd out the group, and they got mad about it. Like they felt betrayed because I hadn't said anything to them, right? But mind y'all, whole time I didn't know nothing about this. So when I finally do come around to like calling them and stuff, right? I called them and I'm like, hey, like, you know what y'all been up to? I've been in trouble, like da da da. And they're just acting weird. Like they're just like, oh, I don't know. So like they kind of was just like, you know, we honestly, like, I don't know, like, you know, it's kind of weird, like we're not really feeling you right now. Don't mind my hair, I'm doing my hair. So I'm just like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like we didn't really like fall out, but like it was like weird. Like it was like, I really don't want to be your friend no more. So I was just like, okay. So boom, that happens, y'all. Fast forward like 6 months later, like 6 months, no contact. I hadn't talked to the friend group in like literally months, y'all. No contact. So a beautiful day rolls around. I'm at home. I'm upstairs sleep in my bed. My little sisters was downstairs. My little sister was young at the time. They probably was like 7 and 8, or maybe even younger. They probably was like 5 and 6. So I'm in my bed asleep, y'all, and I hear like on my front door, like hard knocking at the door, like police knocking at the door. So I'm thinking like it's probably one of my little sister's little friends, because they used to come around trying to get them to come outside and play, right? So I'm half asleep. I'm telling my little sisters like, go to the door and tell them y'all can't come outside right now. Don't open the door though. So my little sisters, being hard-headed as they was, gonna open the door, right? So they're like, Naya, your friends are at the door. Friends? Because mind y'all, at the time, I wasn't kicking it with nobody. Like it was COVID and stuff. I really wasn't kicking it with nobody. So I'm like, what friends could possibly be at the door? So I'm fresh off the wake up. I come downstairs. These 3 hoes are standing at my front door wide open. I'm gonna have to make part 2. This is getting too long. So part 2 on how they jumped me in my house. So boom, I come downstairs, I come to the front door, they standing at the front door wide open. It's 3 of them, and one of them's like, yeah, I wanna fight. So mind y'all though, like I really didn't know that they wanted, like I didn't know that they wanted to fight. I really didn't know what their intentions were, because I just thought we like fell out, like, you know what I mean? So I'm standing there fresh off the wake up looking at them like, you wanna fight? So they're standing at the front door, but like mind you, like they're like in the front door, like not like standing at the front door, like foot in the door. So she's like, yeah, like I want to fight, like da da da, like you've been talking shit about us, this, that, and the third, like whatever, right? So I'm like, you want to fight? That's cool. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna set this up, because you know what I'm saying, like nobody's home. It's just me and my 2 little sisters and these 3 hoes standing at my front door. So she's telling me like, if you need to, you can go upstairs and change, like da da da. And I'm like, I'm not finna go upstairs and leave you at my front door with the door wide open. Like, no, y'all could go ahead and step outside and I'll meet you outside. So they're still standing at my front door like, no, like we're not about to go outside, like you're not about to close this door, you're not about to close this door, da da. So I'm literally standing at my front door like, oh yeah, I'm gonna close this motherfucking door, you gonna let me close this door? So now I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm finna beat their ass, because now they playing with me. So I tell my little sisters like, go upstairs, y'all. They go upstairs. So I decided to take that door and I slammed that door. I really put my elbow into that damn door, y'all, and all these hoes pushed the door back. Now we squabbling in my living room. So boom, I'm fighting the one girl in the living room, then her friend jump in. So now I'm fighting both of them in my living room. I'm pissed, I'm livid, y'all. I'm really like, ain't no way. So boom, we fighting. We're literally fighting in my living room. The third girl was just recording the whole time. Like she's recording the whole thing. And we sitting here WWE in my living room. So y'all, as we fight this stuff, right? Like eventually, like I grabbed the girl and I put her in a headlock, and I'm just like on the floor with her, like she's in a headlock. I'm choking her, like I'm really not choke a hoe, like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, like the second girl's like, let her go, or I'm gonna stomp on you. Let her go, I'm gonna stomp on you. I'm like, no, like y'all, I'm really out for blood. Like I'm not letting her go. So boom, she stomp on me. I'm still not letting go though. She stomp on me again. All right, I let her go. So we get up, we fight again, we stop fighting, right? So I'm sitting there just like flabbergasted, like ain't no way I really just fought these bitches in my living room, like ain't no way. So they're like, yeah, da-da-da, we finna go pull up on your friend next. Friend from part 1, friend that they X'd out the friend group. They're like, yeah, we finna go pull up on her next, da-da-da. Y'all, I'm literally sitting here livid, like I've never been so mad in my life. So they all run out my house, right? I slammed the door behind them. At this point, I'm literally like, my blood is boiling. I'm gonna have to make a part 3 because this is just getting too long. So part 3 on how my friends jumped me in my house. So I'm literally pissed. I'm in my house pissed. Like I'm looking at my little sisters like I'm literally finna beat the baby up. I don't know who to slap. So first thing I do, I call my mama, right? And mind y'all, my mom, she was at work when this happened. So I call her and I'm like, they just jumped me in the house. So my mama, she think I'm playing. Y'all, I don't know why, but she thought I was playing. She's like, girl, like you play too much. I'm on the phone like, they just jumped me in the house. You need to come on right now. So she still think I'm playing. I'm like, you need to come on right now. Like, they just jumped me in the house. Like, I'm not fucking playing. Like, come on right now. Like, I really have to start cussing at her for her to understand, y'all. So she's like, what? Like, call the police. I'm coming home right now. Like, put your gym shoes on. Like, I'm coming home right now. So, y'all, she gets to calling my brother, calling my stepdad, calling everybody. Like, come home. Come to the house right now. Like, I just got jumped. So y'all, I'm just in my house, like really like plotting, like really like I'm lacing my shoes up, I'm ripping my nails off, like my nails is broken off my hand. I'm like, I'm about to go and squabble whoever, like it's up with everybody, like y'all. So my mama and my stepdad get home, y'all, and I'm lacing my shoes up, I'm putting my shoes on, like I'm ready, like my mama putting her shoes on, I'm like it's up. My mama about to go fade whoever, mama, like it's up. So I'm telling my mama, like I know exactly where they going, like we about to hop in the car, we about to go find them right now. So we driving through the neighborhood and stuff, y'all. My stepdad driving around, he looking through the neighborhood. Everybody's looking like, where's they at? I need my things. I run that back. So I'm sitting there like, they can't hide forever. Like, I know where everybody lives. So I'm telling my mama, like, honestly, we could wait till they go back home. I know where everybody live. I'm pulling up to everybody's house. It don't matter. So boom, y'all. Here comes my brother. He called himself trying to be the responsible one or whatever, right? He's like, no, like, we not finna do this. Like, the police is already on the way. Like, don't go chasing them down. But me and my mama not trying to hear none of that. Like, it's already phased. Like, she got her gym shoes on, I got my gym shoes. She's not trying to hear none of that. So the police pull up to my house, y'all, and I'm sitting there like I'm not saying nothing. Like, I ain't saying nothing. Like, y'all gonna have to smoke me. Like, honestly, when I think back to it, like, I was just being young and immature, but I really should have told them what was going on. But I was like, y'all just, I ain't saying nothing. Y'all got to figure out what happened to me. So my mama is telling the police what's going on. She giving names, addresses, parents' names, school, all that. I'm sitting there just like irritated, y'all, because at the time, like I'm young, like I'm like, you snitching, you ratting to the police, like I want my lick back. So I had to play it cool and stuff, but y'all, school season was approaching and your bitch would get her lick back. I'm gonna have to make a part 4. So part 4, how my friends jumped me in my house. So the police was called, charges was pressed, y'all, but I still didn't get my get back. So school time rolls around and the 3 Musketeers decided to go to a different school that year, y'all, right? Which was cool because, you know, like schools everybody be everywhere, everybody be at everybody's school, so whatever. So me and friend from part 1, we're gonna call her Becky. Me and Becky decided to go to a football game that was at a different school, right, y'all? So we get to the football game and y'all, it was busting, like everybody was there. Like this was like the biggest football game of the year. It was one of them. So while we there, I start to get word through the grapevine about old girl and them being at the football game. I'm like, perfect, I'm finna get my lick back. I've been waiting. So stuff start cracking off, football game gets shot up, everybody leave, all types of crazy stuff, right? But I'm like, I'm not leaving until I get my lick back. Like somebody better call them. Somebody better call them right now. So I called him and I'm like, Danye, this Liddy, where y'all at? So y'all, they're popping it with me like, we're not coming back to fight you, like da-da-da-da, all this other stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not about to let y'all get away again. So we on the phone with them arguing and stuff. I'm telling them to come back. They're not trying to come back, y'all. I'm like, I'm whatever. But it ain't in there. So me and Becky wake up the next morning and Becky's like, check your phone. Do you see what she posted? Blah, blah. So I checked my phone, and this heifer done made a whole post about one of my close family members that had passed away that summer, talking about F her, what shoes she wearing, her casket, da 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 da. Like, y'all, what I'm gonna tell y'all, I told Beck, put your shoes on right now. We about to pull up on her right now. I was just so over. I was like, I'm done talking. I'm done. We going to her house. We pulling up right now. So me and Becky got our shoes on. We call our Uber up. We on the way, baby. What I mean to tell y'all, like, I was so over it. Like, I was like, you have took this too far. Like, you already done came in my house. Now you posting about, are you serious? So boom, we pull up. It's me, Becky, heifer number one, and her sister and her mama. The other heifers wasn't even there. So boom, immediately Becky gets a fight in the heifer. I'm like, hold on, Becky, this is my squabble, but go off. So then the heifer sister jump in, y'all, and I start fighting. So now we all fighting. All four of us, we having a brawl in the street. The mama try to grab me. Now I'm fighting the mama. So y'all, I'm sitting here fighting the mama. Becky is fighting the sister and the girl. And this is why I knew we should have brought some backup. But I was so pissed that I didn't even care. Like, I just wanted to go. I was ready to squabble. So boom, I get the mama off me. I go over there. I see heifer one. I'm in there already. So after that, her sister's like, oh, I need that. No, I need that. Mind you, she had a big sister. The sister, like, 5 foot. Baby, bring that here. So boom, I squab the sister. It's too easy. I really want to show y'all this stuff, but I don't think I could put it on TikTok. But it's too easy. So I'm sitting there like, I done had to come and beat the whole family up. So boom, me and Becky get to riding back home, y'all. And why is the little heifer posting like, you are such a bully, da 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 da. Like, I'm telling y'all, a whole paragraph, a whole story long about how I'm such a bully and this, that, and the third. They always want to call you a bully afterwards. I swear, they always want to do that. But honestly, I already did what I had to do, baby. So squash that. But y'all, this would not be the end of my list of backstabbing friends, because Becky will get my ass next. Tap in for part 5.
Okay, third time how I found out my dad is not my biological dad, but I still haven't said nothing yet. Okay, so y'all, this shit just happened like recently, and then it was like, y'all, I'm just now waking up for school. It's like 5 in the morning, so you know how you do that little wake up for school scroll thing. So I did that. I'm looking, and I see a comment on my back to school picture post, and it's like, hey, this may sound weird, but I think you might be my sister. So me being me, I'm thinking the way my daddy is, I'm thinking like he didn't had another kid, and you know, she finding us type shit on some weird shit like that. So that's me thinking that, like, not thinking nothing of it. So I text her, I'm like, what you mean you my sister? Like, I said, what you mean you think you my sister? I said, girl, what you mean you think you my sister? I actually said it just like that. I said, girl, what you mean you think you my sister? Question mark, laughing emoji. Cause what? So then she texted me a paragraph. She was like, I know this might seem crazy, but like, my dad used to post you when we was little, and out of nowhere he stopped, which is not too out of the ordinary because he did the same to me too. And she was like, her mama would always say when she was younger that she had another sister and brother that they like never knew where he was because her daddy was the type to be, you know, in the streets type shit. So like, he one of them daddies that come in and come out like on some dumb shit. So I'm like, I asked her his name, and she tells me his name or whatever, and I'm like, okay, that name do sound kind of familiar. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, backstory, y'all. My mom used to always, like, throw in my face and say, like, my dad's not my dad, because, mind you, mom has, like, 5 kids, and I'm the only one out of her 5 kids that have an active father. So I thought she was just mad that I had a dad, and, like, she had to deal with all the other kids by herself, because I left and went to live with my dad. So I thought she was just mad, because she was mad because of that, but I thought that's why she would say, oh, your dad is not your dad. Like, I thought she would just say that shit just to try to ruffle my feathers. So, like, as I said in the paragraph she sent, she was like, it was pictures of us on his page when you was little or whatever. And she was like, she also said in the paragraph that she never got to, like, ask him about it or whatever before he died. I'm like, he did? What do you mean he did? What do you mean? Okay, so then, after that, after she texted that or whatever, I'm over here at school. I'm thinking about it. Mind you, I'm in fucking 3rd period. I'm over here like, what the fuck? Like, are you like, what the fuck is she talking about for? Like, I'm thinking she playing for. So I text my mama. I'm like, I show her the messages. She over here talking about something. Is the girl dark skinned? Is the girl light skinned? Like, bitch, you're missing the point, for real. So I had asked her whatever. I'm like, what, like, who is this? Like, who is she talking about? She said, Jakira, I've been telling you that that's not your real dad and whatever, da da da. And I'm dead ass started crying, cause bitch, are you for real? And then I said, after she told me that or whatever, I said, okay, so if my dad not my dad. Why would you tell him that he's my dad, like, when I was born? Like, why would you tell my granny, which is his mama, like, why would you tell her that, like, for real? So she was like, I've been told your granny before she died. She was like, she was like, she couldn't live the truth. Some shit like that. I don't know. She said something like that. But she told me that she been told my granny before I was even 3. So if she told my granny, she's basically telling me that my dad knew. So I'm like, so I respond, I'm like, everybody know but me? Like, everybody knew but me? Like, what do you mean? So, like, back in, like, 2022, my mom and my daddy was fighting for custody over me. And, like, I had went to the court. Like, I was in the court, but I wasn't in the courtroom. Like, I was in the court, but I wasn't in the courtroom. Like, in the midst of the custody thing. So, my mama was, like, in the courtroom. My daddy was begging for my mama or the judge or whatever to not give me a DNA test, because apparently if the DNA test would have came back negative, then I would have had to went to go stay with my mama. And me and my daddy we only had each other, so he did not want that. So I'm finding all of this out. I'm like, okay, so I have a sister. Oh, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all. She ended up telling me that this man have like 6, 7 kids. Like, he had some kids. So that means I have a whole bunch of siblings I don't even know. Like, okay, my sister, y'all, her name is Mari. Or Marie. I really don't even know how it's pronounced because I never even spoke to the girl. But, like, it's like Mari or Marie or something. So I asked her, I said, can you send me the page where the picture's on or whatever? Like, something. I need to know something. Because, like, I'm over here in disbelief as fuck. Like, I'm not believing my mama for real. Because you really can't believe nothing my mama say. So I really did not believe her for real. Because I don't know. I don't believe nothing she say. So I asked her, y'all, this girl sent 3 photos of me as a kid on his page. Like, it's actually me. And in the comments, he's like, daddy's little girl and stuff like that. I'm like, so y'all, after I seen that, I'm crying in class, y'all. I'm over here trying to go to the restroom and stuff. My teacher not letting me go to the restroom. I was getting mad. So I'm over here crying. Because, like, I'm dead ass just finding out, like, my daddy's not my dad. Like, mind you, I'm literally my dad's only girl. And I'm his first girl at that. First and only girl. Like, and I'm not even, like, I'm about to cry again. Okay, so y'all, mind you, hold on, let me leave my camera. Okay, y'all, mind you, I found all of this out, like, a week ago. Like, this all happened, like, a week ago. And I still have not said nothing to my dad about it because, like, y'all, I don't know, like, I don't know how he reacts. I don't know how I react because I still don't even know if my mama lied about, like, him knowing or not. But I do need to ask, but I also don't want to ask because, like, it's just gonna make everything weird. Like what if he don't know? Then it'll be so weird. Like I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And then another thing, y'all, in the comments on the pictures, right? My auntie Instagram page was commenting under the post in 2014, hard eyes under my pictures under his post. So that means not only did my mama know, well, of course that bitch know. Well, not only did my mama and my dad and everybody knew, my fucking auntie knew, everybody just knew this shit but me. And I'm just like, mind you, I live with my father. Like, I live with my dad. Like, that's my fucking dad. And y'all, and all the evidence is telling me that it's not my dad. Like, I don't know. But do y'all think I should say something to my dad? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Hey, y'all. So, story time how I fought my ex-girlfriend's stepsister at the mall. Okay, so y'all, so I was dating this girl for like, I said, probably like a couple weeks, a month or something. We was just starting talking. We just started talking around this time. And then I had a friend, which also was a mutual friend of hers. Like, I don't know. My friend was my friend, and it was also her friend. Like, that's how I met her, through my friend type shit. So we all decided to go to the mall type shit. Like, I decided to go to the mall with my friend, and then my ex-girlfriend, I had asked her to come. She came, but she came with her stepsister. So, y'all, the whole time at the mall, I was peeping weird shit going on. Like, well, one thing about her, she's fucking shy as fuck. Like, that girl she's so shy. Like, she was hiding from me the whole time at the mall. And I felt like it had something to do with her stepsister, but I also, like, I ain't know, so I ain't really just say nothing. Like, the whole time we at the mall, she just clinging on to her stepsister. Like, we go into the movies, whatever. We watching the movie. She get up and leave and go with her stepsister. And I'm just like, I thought we was, like, supposed to be here together, and you just, I don't know, like, what's going on? So my ex-girlfriend finally got out of her shell a little bit and, like, was coming to interact with us type shit. And then her stepsister was just, like giving off mad vibes, like she her girlfriend type shit or something. And I'm just like, I'm telling my friend, like, do you like, you noticing what I'm noticing? Like, so eventually, like a couple hours go by and we in the restroom. It's me, my ex-girlfriend, and my friend. We in the restroom talking, me and her trying to hug or whatever, you know, doing our little 1-2, and her stepsister come in there talking about some, let's go. I look at her like, is you just gonna let her tell you let's go? Like, and then my ex-girlfriend just standing there looking like she's not saying anything. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I'm like, you finna leave? Like, what is going on? So my ex-girlfriend tell her stepsister, she's like, oh, I'm coming, let me give her a hug right quick type shit. And her stepsister was like, let's go now. Some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck she said, but she was basically saying like, let's go, like right now. And then I don't know what I said, but I said something to the stepsister, and she said something smart to me back. Like, I don't remember the exact words that was said, but it was definitely just like 2 words that was said. And after them 2 words, I walked up to her and I hit her ass, because whatever she said to me, that shit overly offended me. I don't even remember what she said, but she said something. So I had walked up to her in the fucking mall restroom and I hit her. So after I hit her, we was also there with a group of boys too. Like, it was good boys we knew that there. So they already in the restroom. They immediately grabbed me. They break it up, and y'all, I'm on 10 at this point. So I'm still trying to get to her. So I run out the restroom. I grab her and I hit her again. So then that's when my ex-girlfriend grabbed her stepsister and like she's trying to take her away as I'm chasing after her. So I'm like, man, no, this bitch got me fucked up. So I'm running after her in the mall and I fell, y'all. Why I slipped and fell as I'm chasing up to her. So I fall. I'm embarrassed as fuck. So I'm mad. I'm overly mad now. So I pick up a chair and I threw the chair at her stepsister. But the chair ended up hitting my ex-girlfriend. And then once that happened, as I was running, my shoe kind of came off. So she gonna pick up my shoe and throw it over the fucking mall railing thing. So once that happened, as I'm trying to get to her shit and they walking off, my ex-boyfriend grabs me. He grabbed me like a little girl and just he had brought me to the fucking, I don't know where he brought me, but he brought me somewhere else because the mall police started like tripping. So that's when, after the fight was over, whatever, the mall people came and got me, and then they just banned me from the mall for like a week or something. I don't even know. But that shit was crazy. That was a funny ass experience though. So after they tell me I have to leave, y'all, this is like an addition to the story, but I just wanted to tell this part too. So after they tell me we have to leave or whatever, I called us an Uber. It was 3 of us. It was my 3 out of 3 group. But the other girl, she wasn't there to like through the fight or none of that shit. She was in there with her boyfriend the whole time. Like, she was in a movie theater with her boyfriend. So we finna leave. It's all 3 of us. While Uber pull up, we get in the Uber. I'm mad. Mind you, I just got in a fight, so I'm on the phone telling like whoever I was on the phone with. I'm telling them what happened. I'm not yelling or nothing. I'm just telling them what the fuck happened. The Uber driver gonna tell me, oh, put your seatbelt on, and can you, she told me to do something. I don't know. She's like, can you put your seatbelt on and can you lower your voice because it's disturbing my driving. I'm like, I'll put my seatbelt on, but I'm not even yelling. Like, I'm just regularly talking. And mind you, I'm sitting directly behind her seat, and it's 3 of us, so I couldn't move or nothing. And she can't tell me to not talk. But I honestly feel like this Uber driver was being rude because she seen that we was underage kids. So like, what the fuck are we gonna do to her, honestly? So she felt like she could talk to us any type of way. So I was telling her like, you don't gotta talk to us like that. Like, we humans just like you are. Like, you don't gotta tell us to put our seatbelt on in that tone. Like, we gonna put our seatbelt on, like, type shit. So she started popping it or whatever. So I started popping it back, bitch. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck how grown you is, bitch. You're not finna just sit here and disrespect me, and I didn't do nothing disrespectful to you. So she told me get out her car or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll get out your car, most definitely. But you're gonna have to cancel this Uber because I want my money back for the Uber. Like, no, you're not finna, no. So she was not trying to cancel the Uber, y'all. She was not trying to. She was just trying to leave and say that I didn't show up to the Uber type shit. So I'm like, fuck no, this bitch got me fucked up. So I'm just sitting in the car just waiting for her to turn the in the trip or whatever. And I'm just sitting there. She's, get out my car, get out my car. This bitch gonna get out the car and pull my fucking shoulder to drag me out the, when I say y'all, I flip, bitch, don't touch me. I picked up something. I don't even know what I picked up. What did I pick up? I picked up a rock or something. I threw it at that her car and she pulled off immediately, y'all. That shit was crazy. I know I could have went to jail for that shit, but at the same time, bitch, don't touch me. But yeah, I think it broke her window, but I ain't get my money back. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Story time, how I found out my homegirl was talking to the same people I was talking to and how we ended up fighting. So I was friends with this girl. We're gonna call her Kelly. Me and Kelly was friends in middle school, and Kelly was the type of girl in middle school, like, she got in drama, but like, she didn't fight, she didn't talk mess, but she was like one of them girls who, like, you know, throw rocks and hide their hands type shit. But she ain't never, like, really was just problematic. Like, she was real smart, like, on top of shit. But she would let people run over her low-key. Mind you, this was in middle school. 8th grade of middle school. So, we was friends in 8th grade of middle school. And I'm thinking we gonna be, when we get in high school, we cool. Because we ain't never, like, fell out or nothing. We still cool on some shit when we get in high school. So, okay, y'all, Kelly, she already had friends that was in high school. Because, like, you know, her friends was, like, really surrounded of older girls. But I was friends with her, too. Because she was just cool. So, she was cool people. I'm not gonna lie, she was cool people. So we get to high school, the bitch start acting weird as fuck. Like when she see me in the hallway, she ain't speak or nothing. She'll look at me crazy on some shit. But I ain't really just like, I wasn't tripping about her not speaking to me because bitch, I'm not kissing nobody ass for friends. But noted, and I'm gonna keep my distance from you, bitch. So in high school, like I said, when we got to high school, we didn't really talk. And then it was one random ass day. I guess her friends was in that school that day, so she came talking to me. So me being me, I wasn't gonna hold a grudge and nothing because I didn't really have no problem with her. So I was just like, you know, conversating with her. And we had skipped first period that morning and we was in the restroom, you know. Yeah. So we was just talking and shit. And then y'all remember about Quay? About the last video? I was literally talking to Quay and I was telling her like about him and like how like our like relationship was going and shit. And this was after Jalea. So me and Quay was actually like dating now. But I knew Quay was a hoe, so I really didn't like claim him as my boyfriend and nothing, but I was still telling about him because that was the dude I was messing with at the time. So I was telling her about him or whatever, and I like trusted her low-key just a little bit. I trusted her a little bit because like we was friends in 8th grade and we never had no issue. Like it was never no issue. So I was telling her about him or whatever. Then later that day, remember when I told you I had lunch with Quay? I was sitting with Quay at lunch. I was looking at his phone, and I look at his phone. I see a message from Kelly. I clicked on the message or whatever, and he's just letting me read the message. Like, he didn't say nothing. He was like, you can read it, but that don't got nothing to do with me because I'm not really interested in her or whatever. So I'm looking at the messages. Y'all, she's sending paragraphs after paragraphs of how she love him and nobody never treat her like how he treat her and just shit like that. And in the messages, as she like pouring her heart out to him, he's like saying stuff to not hurt her feelings, but at the same time, like, I'm not fucking with it. But around this time, Kelly, she's a bop. She's a bop. But she was an undercover bop. So everybody knew, like, she gets around. So nobody really wanted to be in a relationship with her type shit because she gets around. So I'm looking at the messages. I'm like, this nigga, this bitch, this morning? Am I tripping? So this is when the beef started, for real, after this incident. And then I was just like, I don't know what I did after that or how I went about it, but I know that's when beef started. So Kelly was the type of girl, she was always in something. She was always in something. I was always in something too, but she was just always in something. And she kept having her inputs about like stuff that I had going on. So we would started like just, you know, knick-knacking in the hallway and shit on Instagram type shit like that. Okay, fast forward. It's like 2-3 months later into the school year. I'm not talking to Quay no more. Me and Jordan still don't fuck with each other. Like, I don't fuck with that bitch at all. And Jordan was so fucking wishy-washy. Like, we was cool. Like, one time, she literally was looking for me. She was like, oh, let's go to the restroom and hit the Discord door. I'm like, all right, bet. We walking around. I'm like, the restroom right here. Where you going? This bitch gonna walk up to another girl, and then the girl gonna try to check me. She tried to check me on some weird shit. And I'm like, Jordan, you brought me over here so this girl could check me. Like, who is you, bitch? What are you doing? Like, that was a red flag right there. But I still just, I don't know. Like, y'all, I didn't really press the issue for real. And then a month later, something else happened. This boy around in our, like, area, he had passed away, whatever. And I guess he was close with Jordan. And then it was a rumor going around that I said something about the boy or whatever. And I didn't. All I did was walk in the library when they was, like, I guess, what you call it? They was grieving him or whatever in the library, and I had walked in there because I didn't know what was going on, but I walked in there, and then when I seen what was going on, I immediately walked out, and then they felt offended by that. So at lunch later, they all came check me, and Jordan was just the main one, just popping and popping and popping. I'm looking at, I'm saying, Jordan, I know you not like that. Stop playing with me. But I let that slide. I let that situation slide too. I let her pop it right there then, because I also ran track, so I couldn't really fight at school tonight. So I'm just like, you know what? Noted. So then fast forward like a month or two later, I was talking to this boy. We gonna call him Mike. Mike was like this, He a football player or whatever. I was talking to him for like mainly the whole school year. And Jordan would just not stay from around him. Like, it's like everywhere he was, she was. Like, I would skip and go to his lunch sometimes just to scope the scenery out. And then I would just see her all up in his face and shit. And then when I was around, she would never speak to him or talk to him. So when I would see them talking and shit, I had asked him about it because I didn't even know they was friends. And he was like, oh, she was just my best friend. Red flag. So I'm like, all right. Like a week later, I went to his phone. I'm looking through his messages, and he calling her like, she calling him baby and shit like that. And she knows we date, mind you. Everybody knew we dated. And I'm like, why does this bitch keep talking to every dude I'm talking to? Like, what is going on? So the next day after that, I kind of like went to lunch, and I kind of checked on some shit, cause like, bitch, now it's getting out of hand. Like, it's getting out of hand. So Kelly was one of the girls to like, at lunch, she'll just surround herself with boys. Like, it's just crazy. She's so boy crazy. She was surrounding herself with boys or whatever. So I went to the table, and I'm like, I'm just standing there. I ain't even saying nothing. I'm just standing there. She say something, so I checked her. She stood up, popping it like she was going to do something. We arguing at the table, and I'm just looking at her like, when did this girl grow some balls? She's not like that. Like, bitch, you get in high school, and your whole personality changed. Bitch, what? So, y'all, Kelly is way bigger than me. Like, y'all, I said the last girl was way bigger than me, but, like, y'all, she's way bigger than me. Y'all gonna see that in this video. Like, she's tall. She's way bigger than me. So, I wasn't really even trying to, like, fight her. Like, I was gonna have my cousin handle that, bitch. You're not even my size. So, another situation happened with her. She had ended up fighting somebody at a party, whatever. Somebody I was cool with. And I had said the fight wasn't a fair fight for real. Because, like, the girl that she fought is little like me. Like, and I don't even think Kelly won the fight, but, like, you know, she had a lot of support, so people really hyped her head up. So, they was on live or whatever. They was on live, and I joined the live. I didn't say nothing on the live. All I did was join the live. Like, everybody from my school on the live, knowing about the tea. I want to know, too. So, I joined. And when I joined, all I hear is, and Samaj, let's not get on you, because your nigga was trying to net with me. I'm like, Jordan, I commented. I said, Jordan, I'm sick of you. We gonna get that. We gonna get that. And she was like, all right, bet Monday I'm on that. So me being me and me knowing Kelly, I didn't believe she was on that. Like, I was going to school by my day. I swear I didn't think she was on that. So it's around lunchtime or whatever. I seen her, actually in the morning, I seen her by herself walking. Like, I seen she had just got her lashes done and some more shit. I seen her walking by herself. She wasn't worried about me. She walked dead past me, y'all, dead past me. So it's lunch. You know, she get with her friend. She got with her friend group. When she got with her friend group, she had two of them walk up to me and say, come to the restroom. I said, I'm not going to the restroom. It's how many of y'all? 6 of y'all. I'm not going to no restroom. Fuck, if you want to fight, we right here. You said Monday, I'm on that. What's up? I'm in the hallway trying to fight her right then and there. She said, go to the restroom. I said I was going to the restroom. So she had all her and her friends, they left. So I was a little late to class, and that's when I was walking to class after the bell. The hallways was empty, and I seen them in the restroom, and they was like, oh, there she go right there. And I was like, I couldn't walk away because I couldn't see pussy, so I went in there, and I fought her. And I'm going to post the video.
Okay, story time on how my homegirl went behind my back and did the dude with the boy I was talking to. At the time, I was in high school, and I had a trio. The first girl, we're going to call her Ash. And the second girl, we're going to call her Cookie. But Cookie is my cousin, not to mention. But it's like, it's one of them cousins, like, you just not close to, but you just know y'all cousins. Okay, out of some days of the week, we would go to gym. And it would be other classes in the gym, but our class too, because one of our teachers was coach. Okay, this random day we was in gym, and we all just talking, me, Ash, and Cookie. And we just sitting there in our little group talking like we always do. So y'all, I'm looking over, and I peeped something at the door. I see one of the coaches talking to this boy. So me and Cookie, we like, ooh, he fine. Like, we trying to talk to him on that type of timing. Mind you, Ash is in the back talking about, oh, nah, he ugly. I never talk to him. He not cute, this, that, and third. So after that, I wasn't really studying the boy. I didn't really try to go talk to him or find him. So I ended up starting to see the boy around school. I'm like, he actually cute. But I wasn't even worried about him at the time, so I wasn't trying to pursue him. So the boy ended up getting a girlfriend. Like, a couple days later, the boy ended up dating this girl I know. Fast forward, he ended up going to the fair with the girl. She ended up cheating or something, and they broke up.
So I ended up telling my cousin to put me on with the boy. My cousin ended up giving the boy my IG, and the boy came and followed me or whatever. But I never texted him. I didn't say nothing to him. So one random day, I'm at work, and this girl and this boy come in the drive-thru, and I'm looking at the girl, but I'm also noticing, like, the boy is doing weird shit in the passenger seat. So I'm like, what the fuck is up with him? Why he doing all this movement and trying to cover his face? I'm like, who the fuck is that? Fast forward, it's the boy. And he ended up telling his sister, like, oh, that's my bae. And then the girl ended up telling me. And then the boy ended up texting me when he got home. So then me and the boy started talking or whatever. And I ended up telling Ash and Cookie. I'm telling Ash and Cookie, I'm like, y'all, he came through there. He called me his bae and this and third. Red flag already, because he just got done talking to this other girl. Red flag. So me and the boy started talking, like, it was a couple days in. And he had pissed me off. So I stopped talking to the boy because, like, I don't even play all that. So I'm telling y'all, me, Ash, and Cookie, we had got on the phone. And we all in this group chat. It's this random ass day. I would do my hair every day. So I'm in there, I'm doing my hair. We all on the phone. We all just chatting it up. So me and Cookie peeped that Ash was getting ready to go somewhere. So I'm like, Ash, where you finna go? Where you finna go? Mind you, her specific words was, I'm finna go to this party. So I didn't bother to ask because, like, usually motherfuckers would tell us exactly where they're going. But she said this party, so I ain't think nothing of it. Like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. So I'm like, oh, okay. So it was like early in the day when I was on the phone with them. So I say hours later when it got nighttime, the boy ended up calling me, like, randomly. Like, I wasn't texting him and then that. Like, I had, like, cut him off when he made me mad. So he started calling me randomly. And I hear a girl in the back yelling, talking about some, yeah, where's she at? Where's she at? So I'm thinking, this nigga finna come beat my ass for the reason we fell out. I think he don't got a girl to come beat my ass. Fast forward, so I'm like, hello, who the fuck is this? So fast forward, why the fuck is it Ash? Why the fuck they both drunk? And why the fuck is she at a party with this boy? So I'm confused. Whole time this boy's birthday was coming up and I didn't know nothing. Mind you, he didn't tell me nothing about his birthday coming up. Whole time his birthday was coming up and this bitch went to his party. Mind you, none of us knew him, me, Cookie, or Ash. But, like, other people knew him because he lived down here when he was younger. But it's like, how do you even know him if y'all don't even talk? So it's like, why are you at this boy party and you don't know him? And you said he was so ugly, so why would you be talking to him? Even when I told you, I talked to him. So I hung the fuck up because I'm like, that's weird. The fuck? So a couple hours passed, but I'm just sitting in my room. I'm really like, this bitch and this nigga really weird as fuck. Because how the fuck is she at this party with this boy? Mind you, it's a hotel party. It's not that many people in this hotel, but him, his friend, her, and another girl. So I'm like, oh, I see what the fuck this is. So Ash ended up calling me and Cookie on FaceTime. Guess what this bitch got in the group chat and said? This bitch got on the call, said she got drunk, and her and the boy I was talking to ended up doing the do. And mind you, when she went to that party, she was telling us she pregnant the same night after she just got cracked. Right after she just got cracked, she telling us she pregnant. So you trifling and you dumb as fuck. She telling me how this boy filled her up like a donut. She's on the phone weeping and crying, saying how she might be pregnant. Mind you, this boy ain't been here for more than 2 weeks. Probably 3 at the max. She don't know the boy. And she just started talking to the boy. Well, not even talking to the boy. She, on a random day, just went to this boy party and did the do with him the same night. The same night. Right after I just told this girl, me and this boy was talking. So me and Cookie, we just sitting here like, is this bitch cool? Because this bitch weird. So fast forward, I ended up telling the bitch how weird she is. And, like, I'm telling her, like, bitch, you're weird. You went back and did the do with this boy knowing that I was talking to him. But I never even mentioned to them that I cut the boy off. So in your head, you should be still thinking that I talked to him. Why would you go behind my back and do with the boy I'm talking to? Then the boy ended up trying to come back and socialize with me again after he done cracked my homegirl. Behind my back at that. Don't trust these hoes. Don't trust these hoes. Okay, so y'all, story time of how I got set up, jumped, and my phone stolen all in one night. Okay, so y'all, I was like just going into like 9th grade, so it was like the first week of 9th grade, and I was like just getting to know people, whatever. And I had this homeboy named Javo that I knew since I was in like middle school, and then I met Nara in middle school, which was my homegirl. She was like my only friend around this time, so like she was the person I would talk to about everything. Just like we was all hang out, like just yeah, we was close. So me, Quay, Nara had lunch together, and we were sitting at this table. We were sitting at the same table this one time, and then that's when Quay had brought up his girlfriend or whatever, and like he was talking about her or something, and I was like, oh, what your girlfriend look like? So he showed me what she looked like. I was like, oh, type shit, like she cute type shit. So then like a couple of days later, or like a week later, Javo had posted the same girl, but like on some friend shit, and I was like, oh, is this Quay girlfriend? I had replied, I was like, his Quay girlfriend. So me not knowing that the girl had Javo account, she took that offensive or some shit, and she was like thinking I fuck with him or some shit, like popping it. I'm just like, okay. So that's when I started popping it back, knowing me. Okay, so I really don't know how or why Nara inserted herself into this, but she had inserted herself into it. Okay, so then like a week later, I had found out, mind you, okay, so before this, it's already like a whole clique versus clique beef, because she had got her friends in it or whatever. It was, I didn't even know she had a twin at this time, but it was her twin sister, her, and Myra. Myra is my cousin, but Jalea is her best friend, so she chose them on her, so she's weird automatically. But then, so it was like them three versus me and Nara. Like we was arguing on Instagram or some shit, just petty shit, because she thought I wanted her nigga, and I did not want her nigga. So like that weekend of the first week of school, Quay had found out that Jalea was over at Javo's house, and he didn't like that because like he found that weird or whatever. So that's when he was flirting with me and some shit. So I was like, I'm gonna make this bitch mad on some petty shit. Like, not gonna lie, I would never do no shit like that now. But like back then, yeah, I was gonna like just, you know, flirt with him or whatever, just to, you know, stir the pot. So me and Nara had decided to go to the mall with Quay and her boyfriend that she was talking to at the moment, which was EJ. So we went to the mall that Saturday, and then Jalea had found out, and she was mad, like she was texting, popping or whatever, and then I had Javo account on my phone, so I had went live on his account. I'm just chilling, like we just posted up in the camera, just being petty, just like acting like we don't give a fuck. No, we gave a fuck. So then Javo got mad, like he wanted to fight Quay and EJ. So after all the argument at the mall and stuff, we had finally set a place to meet up to fight or whatever. Like Quay was supposed to pull up, Quay and EJ was supposed to pull up to fight Javo, and I don't know who Javo was with, but he was supposed to pull up to fight somebody with Javo. I can't remember who he was with. And I was supposed to fight Jalea, and Nara was supposed to fight Jalea's twin sister, and it was only supposed to be one more other person, which was Myra, my cousin. So we get home or whatever, we get ready to go fight. We like I had called Javo because I felt like I could trust Javo, so I'm like, hey, no jumping shit, like on God, like y'all better not be on no jumping shit, like be cool. He's like, ain't nobody jumping, it's just us, like everybody who they're supposed to be. So we still didn't trust it, so we had Nara's sister come, her older sister, and we had Nara's brother come, which is her younger brother. And then, so we had told her mama that we was going to the mall or something. We told her we was going somewhere, but we really got an Uber and went to the park. So we pull up to the park. It's a whole group of dudes fighting. Like, it was like dudes from our school. Like, I didn't even know what these people had to do with anything. I don't know why they was fighting, but they was fighting. Like, and then it's like a park with the slide and all that. I look over there, it's like 5 girls standing up there. I'm like, my adrenaline was high. So my adrenaline be high, I be on go. So I didn't even care who was up there. I just walked up into the middle of the field, and I'm just like standing there like, what's up? I didn't even look at the boys fighting. This was a red flag of Anara. Like, Anara didn't even walk up with me. She stayed with her sister, talk about they gonna jump, something like that, which was smart. But still, my friend going out there with some girls, I'm gonna go with her still. So Jalea was standing right there, but she did not like step into the field to fight me. She was trying to like, I don't know what she was doing, but she was just standing there. That's when this fat ass bitch ran down the stairs and ran up on me, y'all. I didn't even know who this girl was from Adam and Eve. This bitch ran up on me and we started fighting. Y'all, I was beating her ass. I ended up getting her on the ground and I was on top of her and I was like hitting her. So that's when Jalea jumped in. She grabbed me by my hair and she pulled me off her. And that's when Anara like stepped out, but she stepped back. And that's when I'm getting jumped. So when Anara stepped up, Jalea kind of like bucked at Anara. And then that's when Jalea let me go. And that's when Emway started fighting me again, which was the fat girl name who ran up to me. Her name is Emway. So we're fighting. She ended up getting me back. She didn't get me back on the ground. She never had me on the ground. I had her on the ground first. We had got up, and then that's when we fell again. She rolled over on top of me, and then she sat on me. And when she sat on me, y'all, it was over with. Y'all know what happened. She was over with. I couldn't get up. I was just trying to fight back. I was just fighting back. That's all I was doing. So they ended up breaking up that fight, and then I'm yelling because I just got jumped. So I was mad. And that's when Jalea tells Mara, which is my cousin, she tell her to run up on me. And I'm like, no, wait, let me catch my breath, then we can run that fade. So Jalea was like, ain't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Run up on that bitch. So Mara run up on me. I'm fighting her against the fence. I'm uppercutting her ass. I'm whipping her ass. And in the middle of me and Mara fighting, Jalea and Nara start fighting somehow. But Nara was losing. So that's when Nara's sister dropped my phone to help her sister, which I would do that too for my sister. Wait, no, Nara's sister didn't drop my phone. Nara's sister dropped her phone. And that's when Nara's brother had my phone. He was recording from my phone. He was on live from my phone, actually. So that's when, as Nara's sister jumped in for her sister, Nara's sister started fighting the twin sister. So everybody just fighting. So that's when they break it up. For some reason, somehow, mind you, the only boy that was with us was Nara's little brother. So y'all remember when I told you all them boys was fighting each other in the beginning when we first walked in there? Why all of them literally kumbaya and started jumping this girl little brother? Like, they all started jumping him. Like, I'm talking about, they took his pants off. They was jumping him. Like, mind you, this little boy was in 6th grade at the time. So they all high schoolers jumping this little ass boy. So as they jumping him, I'm like, I'm not even worried about fighting the girls no more. I'm just trying to get them off of the boy, because he's a little ass boy. But I'm not finna hit these niggas. I knew if I would have hit their ass, they was finna knock off my ass. Because I was finna fight one of the little boys, because he started yelling in my face, so I pushed his ass. I didn't even know who he was, but he had went and told his sister or whatever. But I already fought her, so his sister is Emway, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, I already fought her, so she didn't come back. But everybody was trying to get not everybody. While all them boys was jumping on the little boy, me, Nara, and Nara's sister was trying to get the boys off of him, yeah. So that's when the police pulled up, because somebody from the neighborhood called the police, and then they all took off running. They picked up my phone and Nara's brother's phone. They picked up the phones, and they took off running. I took off running too. I didn't take off running with them, but I took off running the opposite way, and I had ran in some bushes. I ended up coming out the bushes 2 minutes after, because I'm scared of bugs, so I was like, hell no, this life not for me. So that's when the police came or whatever, and then they was asking what happened. And so somehow Emway mama pulled up. I don't know how she knew who it was, but she pulled up looking for Emway. So that's when Nara's sister was telling the police what happened or whatever, and her boyfriend also pulled up. So she was telling the police what happened or whatever, and I told the police I need my phone back. That's when I went to talk to them, because I told them somebody got my phone. I don't know which one of them little niggas got my phone, but one of them got my phone. So Nara had my location, and I looked from her phone to find my location on my phone, and it said my phone was in somebody's backyard. So the police went over there. They said they went to look for it, but they didn't find it. And then that's when my phone had powered off. And yeah, later that night, they had went on live, popping it with my phone and the boy phone. Talk about they beat me up and shit. But I'm gonna show the video, y'all.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a story time on the time I fought a boy on a school bus when I was in high school. I feel like it's gonna be good. Okay, so just a little side note. Me and this boy, I think he was younger than me, but he was a little bit taller than me, I think. I don't remember, but I think he was, because I'm really small. But But me and this boy sister used to always not like each other. Like, we used to be beefing a lot. Like, we never liked each other. I never liked this girl. Actually, when I first started riding the bus, because at first I wasn't riding the bus, but when I first started riding the bus, she was being nice and stuff like that. But then we found out we was messing with the same boy, and then never liked each other after that. So me and the girl used to always go back and forth. But then she had a little brother, and her brother used to be so annoying. And he used to just do stuff to me, like he'll walk past, like, you know how the bus is, and it's like just this little area that we just walk through, and it's so small. He would literally try to like hit me, like, or walk into me, or do spiteful stuff. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, but this one day, basically the bus driver wasn't inside the bus. Like, I think the bus driver was like trying to like cut down traffic. I don't know. But I went outside because I was looking for him. I was looking for the bus driver. I'm like, okay, let me just go look for the bus driver, because our bus was the last bus and everybody else was going around us. I'm like, where is the bus driver? Like, come on now, where did you go? Did you go use the bathroom or like what? So I literally walked out the bus. I walked out the bus, and then I went to go look. Then when I turned around, now I don't like this boy, and y'all know, well, y'all don't know, but from what I just told y'all know I don't like this boy. So I turned around, and I see this boy just walking behind me, and I'm like, why are you walking behind me? Why are you trying to follow me? Nobody was thinking about getting off the bus. Everybody was just sitting on the bus, just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, because I was talking too. But then I was like, let me go find the bus driver. Couldn't find him. And I turned around, he was just right there behind me. Like, why are you following me? Anyways, so I'm like, bro, you stay following me. You provoking me now. Like, now it's giving you're provoking me. Like, do you like me or something? Like, I hate when boys like somebody and then they just want to bother them. Like, this is so annoying. It makes me want to like you. Like, ugh. Anyways, so we got back on the bus, and me and him was arguing, going back and forth, and he was acting like he was finna hit me. I'm like, you're not gonna hit me. Like, see, I'm not gonna sit here and swing first, but you're not gonna hit me. You're not. Just because you're a boy and I'm a girl, I don't go for that. You're not gonna hit me. Cool. So he ended up hitting me or whatever. He hit me. He took it up on himself to hit me. And we just got up and started fighting. Now, mind y'all, I'm fighting with one hand because I had my bag on. I only have one strap because I'm a girl. I don't sit here and walk around with my bag with both straps on. No, that's ugly. I just put one strap on and just walk around. So I had one strap off and one strap on. This one was on. So it slid down and it like had my arm basically. Couldn't really swing for real because my book bag was on my arm for real. If y'all get what I'm trying to say, I hope it makes sense. But we're fighting. And all my hips connected. I'm feeling all my hips connected. Now, he was hitting me, but I didn't feel nothing. Like, it felt like a whole bunch of pillows. Just, I don't know. It just felt like pillows. Until he got me on the ground. Okay, he got me on the ground one time. Like, he pulled me down. Like, he's strong a little bit. Pulled me on the ground, and then he started hitting me. In GTA. And then I got back up and I started hitting, and I started grabbing him like I got nails. Like, I used to always let my nails grow out. And I had nails, so I was sitting here grabbing his face like you know what I mean? Like, Then they kicked us off the bus, walked off the bus, got suspended off the bus. By the way, side note, me and these people live literally right next to each other. Like, I live right here and they live right here. Next door neighbors type stuff. Like, I'm telling you, next door neighbor type stuff. So we went back to the house, and then his mama came outside. We was about to leave the house. His mama came outside, and I seen both of them. His mama was gonna sit here and tell my mom that, oh, now he got scratches on his face all messed up, we shouldn't be fighting. Your son should have never put his hands on me. I don't care. I'm not no little girl. You're gonna sit here and respect me. If I didn't sit here and put my hands on you, don't put your hands on me. Simple. I don't go for none of that. So he got his ass beat, and I got a video. If y'all want to see the video, follow my Snapchat. It's gonna be in the caption.